The work that I did was very traumatizing. I usually visit parks around Nairobi for my own mental health. Being close to the trees, the brushing of the leaves, the water flowing and everything, it calms me down.
Moses' life is very different than it was a year ago. That's because he's now one of several Kenyan workers suing some of the biggest tech companies on the planet.
I didn't know that I was going to work for TikTok as a content moderator when I applied. The vacancy that I applied for was for a customer support agent.
Content moderation involves screening user-generated images, text, and audio for explicit content like blood, weapons, or sexual abuse.
There are some days the content that we used to review used to challenge your own mental fortitude, You'd find that there's a day you just experience the traumatizing and sexually explicit videos on a continuous basis.
As outsourced employees for TikTok subcontractor Marjarel, Moses and his colleagues had to watch over 1,000 flagged videos daily in exchange for about €2 an hour. Moses realized he wasn't the only one struggling with the pressure of digesting traumatic content for long hours with low pay. He raised his concerns with supervisors, but it didn't go as planned.
The moment I spoke out on behalf of my colleagues, I was automatically blacklisted. And I feel it was basically a retaliation from the company for how I used to speak up and address some challenges that were facing my fellow colleagues.
Firing a worker for voicing concerns is illegal under Kenyan labor law. Advocates like Mercy Mutimi say that more young tech workers are forming unions as a way to fight back.
If tech work has been sold as a dream for every young Kenyan, how do we make sure we protect them? For me, without a doubt, is just safeguarding their right to unionize.
That's exactly what Moses and workers like him decided to do. He began reaching out to others who had experienced the dark side of working for big tech. They too say they were blacklisted from their jobs for speaking up for better pay and working conditions. As members of the African Content Moderators Union, they're pressing big tech companies in court for rights and dignity in the workplace. They anticipate that Kenya will grow as an AI outsourcing hotspot and want to be prepared.
People want to outsource their business to African countries, so Kenya is their ideal destination because we have a lot of youth who are just from the university and they are jobless, and these people are very sharp. Our purpose is just to, is not to scare investors, but to make those investors know that our rights matters, so that if they come, there is that legal framework that guides them.
In August, Kenya's President William Ruto met with TikTok representatives, granting the firm permission to open an official office in the country. More Western tech companies are sure to follow. Moderators like Moses say they're ready to do the work, provided accountability is also part of the bargain.
Even though the work was mentally challenging and everything, and I lost my job, it's something that I'd still want to do. Because being the front line and defending the online community is something that's good. It makes me feel proud that I did that job. It's not like I want to quit, It's not like I'm a troublemaker and I want to quit and everything. I just want the companies to treat the agents fairly, and the fairness should reflect with the work that they're doing.